WPAQ first hit the airwaves in 1948, bridging communities with its unique blend of music and local news. As a pioneering station, it showcased Appalachian culture, celebrating folk tunes and storytelling. Over the years, it became a trusted source of information and entertainment, fostering a sense of belonging. Today, WPAQ's legacy endures, reminding us of the power of radio to connect and inspire generations. Step into the vibrant world of WPAQ, the merry-go-round, where the sounds of joyful laughter blend with enchanting melodies. This whimsical journey spins through captivating stories and heartfelt connections, inviting listeners to escape into a realm of nostalgia. With every turn, discover the charm of folk traditions and be soothed by the warmth of community, all wrapped in a delightful audio embrace.
Ever wanted to learn how to play a musical instrument? Maybe it's something on your bucket list, or maybe it's something that you'd love for your children to learn. Old Mill Music offers music lessons for all ages and skill levels too. And we can teach you how to play in person or virtually. At Old Mill Music, located at 236 North Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, you'll find a great selection of acoustic and electric guitars, fiddles, banjos, mandolins, dulcimers, ukuleles, and so much more. You'll also find all sorts of strings and accessories, PA systems, and Old Mill Music and Sound sells, installs, and services church sound systems. Give us a call at 336-786-8742. Check us out online at oldmillmusic.com, and be sure to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Better yet, just come and see us at Old Mill Music, 236 North Main Street, historic downtown Mount Airy.
House looks great, honey. Wait, did you buy new furniture?
Well, thank you. And no, but I did call a cleaner carpet. One of the girls told me about them. They've been doing business here in Surry County for 30 years. Very dependable. David and his team clean the carpets, the upholstered furniture, and our kitchen and bathroom tiles.
Wow, it all looks so fresh and smells new.
You know, a good professional deep cleaning not only looks great, it improves your air quality by removing dust, allergens, bacteria, and pet dander trapped in your fibers. And it can extend the lifespan of our furnishings. And a cleaner carpet took care of that spot that I hadn't been able to get up myself from that time that the dog...
Oh, yeah. Well, everything looks so good. Invite the neighbors. We need to show off. A Cleaner Carpet Incorporated. We're a Surry County family-owned business with 30 years experience cleaning your carpets, upholstery, and tile. Call us at 336-978-2911 for a free estimate and to schedule your home's facelift. We do commercial jobs too. 336-978-2911. That's 336-978-2911.
Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the historic Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy, locally owned and operated by the Easter family. They'd like to invite you to stop in and check out their great selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars, bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. Also, they're your authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy. Are we good, Patrick? 2, 4, and 6 is good? Good. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Graham.
Hello. And a good Saturday morning. Welcome to all you folks listening in to the Voice of the Blue Ridge this Saturday. 106.7 FM, 740 AM, WPAQ. We're glad to be with you here for another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. A very special one here on this March the 1st as we celebrate the birthday of Tommy Gerald and his legacy in music. So it's so exciting to have great old-time bands on both portions of today's show. At the first act, if y'all are about ready to go or need a couple more, doing good, okay. Well, y'all put your hands together. Hopefully you brought your dancing shoes. Let's make welcome the finest in old-time music, the Slate Mountain Ramblers.
Thank you, Jenny. It's good to be here this Saturday morning. Pretty sunshiny morning. Thank you all for coming out. Got a good crowd in the audience. So I think, what do you want to start with, Daddy?
Little Fortune. Wonderful.
To start with this morning. Appreciate everybody coming out. It's just a second to get all checked back in. It's in my... Daddy was looking everywhere for his tuners on my banjo.
She's got 4 in the case.
Well, I just haven't got that far yet, Daddy.
Can't find her case, Richard.
Hello, Denny. He fell in off the mountain.
Everybody.
While we're getting retuned back up, I'll take just a minute and introduce everybody to you.
This gentleman here is always in cheap.
I don't know what he paid you, but go sit back down, Denny.
That wine me and you drank, I guess.
Over here playing the guitar from right here in Mount Airy, North Carolina, Mr. Randy Hyatt. Here in the middle playing the fiddle is my dad, Mr. Richard Bowman. Apparently him and Denny's been up off early this morning. Back behind playing the bass, my mom, Barbara Bowman. And I was their favorite child at one time, but, you know, dog, husband, grandchild, fiddle, anything about will replace me, but my name's Marsha Todd. We're going to do another flat-foot tune.
play a little bit of Rockingham Cindy. Since this is Tommy Gerald weekend, his birthday shindig will be tomorrow. Tonight. Yeah, I'm a day behind. Tommy was responsible for a lot of these old tunes that I play for sure. But this is a tune that I learned from him. It was called Rockingham Cindy.
Thank everybody for coming out. I know we got some people from a long ways off in here with us today. I know Burlington's here, and Bassett, and Sparta, and Mount Airy, and Galax, and Stewart.
Where was you from, Denny?
That's way out there because there's a distinct difference between Beulah and Logat. I'm from Beulah, they're from Logat, I guess.
I mean, where was you from before you got paroled? That's what I was saying.
My wife had to tell Laurie a baby to hand out to see me. Yeah.
We'll do one. How about
Go ahead and do that.
yeah, that's a good. What about Red Mountain Wine? Sing it to yourself. We have technical difficulty on this. There's a
Yeah,
Don't talk
let
about
me
it,
talk
makes it
a little
worse.
bit while I'm trying to think
Ain't got nobody.
we want to send this tune up to Laurel Fork, Virginia. That's where this tune originated in my head from the Kimball family. And we want to send it up to the neighbors up there, Donna and Irvin Dalton.
good friends here, the Slate Mountain Ramblers, on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. And we'll be back. We're going to hear a word, I believe, about the big Sandy Ridge Bluegrass show coming up. And then we'll be back with more music, more old-time music from the Slate Mountain Ramblers. We'll be back right after this.
Wanted to learn how to play a musical instrument? Maybe it's something on your bucket list, or maybe it's something that you'd love for your children to learn. Old Mill Music offers music lessons for all ages and skill levels too, and we can teach you how to play in person or virtually. At Old Mill Music, located at 236 North Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, you'll find a great selection of acoustic and electric guitars, fiddles, banjos, mandolins, dulcimers, ukuleles, and so much more. You'll also find all sorts of strings and accessories, PA systems, and Old Mill Music and Sound sells, installs, and services church sound systems. Give us a call at 336-786-8742. Check us out online at oldmillmusic.com, and be sure to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Better yet, just come and see us at Old Mill Music, 236 North Main Street, historic downtown Mount Airy.
Thank you so much, Bob King. And if you're just tuning in or just joining us, welcome to another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. All old-time music today in honor of the memory and music of Tommy Jarrell as they celebrate the Tommy Jarrell Festival weekend here at the Surrey Arts Council and the Old Time Music Heritage Hall. We're going to have workshops beginning today, I believe, at 2 o'clock. And then the youth competition will get started at 4 p.m. We're going to have a jam here this afternoon, and then the Round Peak Boys will be here tonight. So I hope you can stick around all day for that. Right now, back to more great old-time music with our special guests, the Slate Mountain Ramblers.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
All right. We want to mention to Bob that going to pick up his mama, and we'll be down to see her tomorrow sometime. She's been in the hospital for a day or two, so we're so thinking about her. He's going to go after work and pick her up.
Maybe Lois is listening in. She sure likes this music. We're going to slow it down just a little bit, get Frosty to render us one here. It'll probably make you cry a little bit. He does such a fine job. A little bit of cried my heart out over you.
Somewhere the music's playing soft and low, and another holds the one that I love so. I was blind, I could not see that you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm crying my heart out over you. Oh, I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes, how they smile at someone new. Ever since you went away, I died a little more each day. Oh, I'm crying my heart out over you. Well, each night I climb the stairs up to my room. It seemed to hear you whisper in the gloom. See your pictures on the wall and your footsteps down the hall. Or I'm crying my heart out over you. Now I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes, how they smile at someone new. Ever since you went away, I got a little more each day. Or I'm crying my heart out over you. Oh yeah. Or I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes, how they smile at someone new. Ever since you went away, I died a little more each day. Or I'm crying my heart out over you. Or I'm crying my heart out over you. Thank you so much.
Boy, that
Thank
sure
you,
was
Trina.
pretty.
Good to see you out.
We want to send one down to Miss Denise Easter's brother. He sure likes watching. I think he watches on the YouTube there. Thank you, Sam, for being here and getting that up and going. But he sure likes to watch us, and we appreciate it. So we want to send it out to him. We want to send one out over to Reidsville, North Carolina, too, to Mr. Jordan Nance. He's a big WPAQ supporter and lover of old-time music. So, Jordan, hope you're doing good, buddy. What you got there? I'll do a little bit of Ebenezer for you. I'll take just a second. We're going to be up at the Allegheny Jubilee. We haven't been up there in a long time. I know Brenda and Alton will enjoy us coming up their way instead of them tracking us all over the world. But they got a new temporary location. It's at the Sparta United Methodist Church, if I'm not mistaken. They'll be having dances there. We play the end of the month. Thank you. March the 29th. I'll make sure I got that date ready. So March 29th, you come on up to the Allegheny Jubilee at the church. Yeah, it's the temporary location. And I'll put a plug in for my country boys. They're going to have their first show tonight without Mr. Donald Clifton. And they're going to be playing down at the Prissy Polly's Barbecue in Kernersville. So y'all go out and support them. I know it'll be a tough show, different show. I sure miss Donald. He was a wonderful person and a great friend of ours for many years. I've always known him. I got to play with them, and Johnny was a Slate Mountain Rambler for a lot of years, so one big family. So remember the Clifton family and go out and support the Country Boys tonight down at Prissy Polly's down at Kernersville if you get a chance. Well, let's do a little bit of while we was talking about the old Country Boys, we'll send one out to Miss Brenda Joyce. It's one of her favorite tunes. Maybe she'll cut a jig in the kitchen there.
Just don't break a leg.
Don't break a leg or a dish, you know, but she's a wonderful dancer and hadn't seen her lately. Sure hope she's doing well. But we'll do a little bit of Hangman's Reel just for Brenda.
Having a great time here at the Earl Theater for the merry-go-round. We'll take a real quick break for the weather forecast, and then we'll be back with more great old-time music today. We've got two old-time bands. Leftover Biscuits will be coming up after the 12 o'clock news. Mark Handy is in. He got here early this morning because he wasn't sure if they played at 12 or 11. But anyway, so they're here, so I want you to be sure to stick around for that. Right now, though, we'll send things back to you, Bob King, and a quick look at the weather forecast, and we'll be back with more old-time music from the Slate Mountain Ramblers right after this.
Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the historic Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy, locally owned and operated by the Easter family. They'd like to invite you to stop in and check out their great selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars, bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. Also, they're your authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy.
Put it in second gear. Yeah, you get out there.
Thank you so much, Bob King, and we're having a big time here at the merry-go-round. Also, this upcoming portion of the show is being brought to you by Price Power Equipment in Elkin, North Carolina, and we'll hear a word from those folks after the band plays about 3 or 4 more numbers.
All right, we had some requests come in and some people listening. We want to thank all them people, Mr. Kevin Easter and Sue Nestor and Coy Bowman. Coy wanted Orange Blossom Special. There you go, Coy. That is the old-time version of Orange Blossom Special right there. So we'll do another one for him, but we want to do this one right now. Send it up to Draper, to Dalford and Daphne, and Ms. Willis are here in the audience. A little bit of Ragtime Annie for you. Big old hand. Did some fine dancing, and probably about all of them's about older than Daddy. That's pretty good, ain't it?
She's always talking about my age, and I tell her that I ain't as old as she thinks I am. I still got most of my bottom teeth.
Speaking of age, Frosty's about to have a birthday.
And Marcia.
Marcia's had one for May.
We share almost. Yes.
We share our chocolate cake.
Yeah, we share chocolate cake and Japanese. We're nice like that. But happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday. birthday, gal.
Thanks, honey. So, yeah, I always think of this weekend and think of my good friend Miss Claudine Jones. She made me a chocolate cake with chocolate icing for as long as I could remember. And if she didn't come to my work, she'd drop it off at Mom and Daddy's porch. And a lot of times, we've played the first Saturday in March for years. We play twice a year. And we always play close to my birthday. And she'd come down here and bring me a cake and dance. And so I think we're all the time, not just for her cakes, but she sure loved the music.
I always liked it better when she dropped it by my house.
Yeah. I would share most of the time, but sure, Miss Claudine. We'll send this one up to Sherman. Maybe he's listening, but a little bit of Under the Double Eagle. Switch over and get some requests over an A chord as well. So we'll do a little bit of the Surrey County National Anthem. We'll send this out to all my bluegrass friends listening in. I know Eric Marshall's listening in. And while I'm thinking about him, you guys go up to the Beulah Ruetan, well, it's not the Ruetan Club, Beulah Community Center next Saturday night. Him and Eric and, it's him and Eric and Ian and don't talk, I can't think and listen at the same time. It's James McDowell and my good friend Tom Cecil playing the banjo with Ben and Eric and Ian and James. So if you like bluegrass, there's the inside joke with all that, but if you like bluegrass, that kind of stuff, you can go up and listen to them next Saturday night. The old Beulah Community Center. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Baby Klein will be there. She just had a big birthday. She's the prettiest little thing. So y'all go up and support them, and we just better play. It's about to get in trouble. Frosty and Daddy's talking and giggling up here. But we'll do a little bit of the Surrey County National Anthem, a little bit of Sally Ann.
Great job for our special guests, the Slate Mountain Ramblers. And while the band retunes, we'll take a real quick break and hear a word from the sponsor of this portion of today's merry-go-round broadcast. That's Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina. And we'll be back with more music coming up here from the stage of the Earl Theater on the merry-go-round right after this.
House looks great, honey. Wait, did you buy new furniture?
Well, thank you. And no, but I did call a cleaner carpet. One of the girls told me about them. They've been doing business here in Surry County for 30 years. Very dependable. David and his team clean the carpets, the upholstered furniture, and our kitchen and bathroom tiles.
Wow, it all looks so fresh and smells new.
You know, a good professional deep cleaning not only looks great, it improves your air quality by removing dust, allergens, bacteria, and pet dander trapped in your fibers. And it can extend the lifespan of our furnishings. And a cleaner carpet took care of that spot that I hadn't been able to get up myself from that time that the dog...
Oh, yeah. Well, everything looks so good. Invite the neighbors. We need to show off. A Cleaner Carpet Incorporated. We're a Surry County family-owned business with 30...
Much Bob King. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, we're coming to you live once again from the historic Earl Theater, home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, as we do each and every week here for the merry-go-round. A very special day today as we celebrate the birthday of Tommy Jarrell, the legendary Tommy Jarrell, and old-time music from right here in Surry County. And there is a lot of festivities going on today throughout the afternoon. The youth competition is at the new Art Center at 4 p.m., and also workshops, I believe those are taking place here and there, beginning at 2 o'clock, and then they'll have a jam session here, I think around 4 or 5, and then take a little break for supper, and then music tonight, I believe, starts at 7 o'clock. I'll check that to be sure with the Round Peak Boys. Right now, though, our special guest for this first portion of the merry-go-round, the Slate Mountain Ramblers, let's go ahead and play up until 12 o'clock, if that's all right with y'all.
All right, thank you, Jenny. We want to be sure and thank Jenny for all she does for the radio station and the community. She's been at our school all week teaching about 350 kids about fiddles and guitars and dulcimers and banjos. So works real hard to help preserve this music. So, Jenny, I appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And want to also be, before we get going, we've got a few more minutes, but want to mention Mr. Clyde Johnson. He was also the host of the merry-go-round for about 45 years, and the guitar player, our guitar player, the last 9 years of his life. So we sure miss Clyde, but for those of you in the audience, his picture's back there, along with his Hummingbird Gibson guitar. So that's real special to have in here so we can see it every time we come. So we're going to do a little bit of the old-time John Henry, and I'm going to send this down to the Wilkes County boys, Bluegrass boys. It ain't quite like we played last night, fellas, but maybe it'll do a little bit of John Henry. much. We'll do another one here, a little bit of the Cotton Eye Joe.
Where did he come from?
Kind of got Dad cutting them off a little short. We had more requests than we got time, so we're going to try to get them all in. We're going to get breaking up Christmas for this couple right in here in front. Come all the way from Burlington. He come up the last time, and I had the guitar. I don't think he liked my guitar playing. He said, "I'm glad you won the banjo."
Yeah, all his ancestors live right here at the top of the mountain, I guess, Fancy Gap, and in that area. And when I first started learning to play, I was around all his uncles and his daddy. The ones of them didn't play, danced all the time, so I was around all those folks, and they made an impression on my fiddling for sure, because they're all good musicians. Thank you for coming up.
A little bit of breaking up Christmas. run out of time, but I do want to say Ronald and Carol, they had asked for going home, and I hate it, but the other two of the trio are home playing and working in wood. So Marty and Malin didn't make it today, so I'm sorry we can't get that for you, but hopefully you've enjoyed the program. And we do always try to do a gospel song, and as Mr. Ralph Everson always said, be sure and make church a part of your weekend. You'll be glad you did. So sorry we can't get that for y'all, but we'll get it for you next time, hopefully. So we'll do a little bit of Chilly Winds here for Alton and Brenda.
Denny always liked this tune. Denny Gordon, get up here and dance. Denny Gordon. Denny Barnes, get up here and dance. I know two Denny's, and they're both just alike.
Not quite. One of them's passed away there, Dad.
Well, I mean, they was. We ain't going to talk about that. They was just alike.
And one of them lived in Michigan, and one of them lived in Virginia. Not just alike. You're close.
Yeah. As long as I get the first name right, that's all that counts, ain't Denny?
All right, we're going to do one more. We want to also send our condolences up to the Clifton family. Verlin was the third picture, if you're in the auditorium, third picture on your right. Mr. Verlin Clifton's wife passed away this week, was buried on Monday, and she was a wonderful, wonderful lady. Grew up with their family. The music people are a big old family, so we want to send our condolences up to the Cliftons, because she sure enjoyed the music and being around everybody. So,
yeah, sure did. She was a wonderful person. She's 95 years old. Lived a long life and just loved everybody that she ever met, I reckon, as far as I know. We want to thank William for the honey from down in Germantown.
How are we going to thank him? I'm pretty sure you're going to hog all that.
I told her not let me forget my honey.
All right, here's one more for you. We'll send it back up to Draper, Virginia to Daphne. A little bit of the Lost Indian. You folks here in the theater, don't go anywhere. We've got another great old-time band coming up right after the news. Leftover Biscuits, they're from in and around Sparta. Dr. Mark Handy, he's here all the way from Ennis, North Carolina. So don't touch those radio dials and don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back after the news and weather and maybe some sports with part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, the second portion featuring Leftover Biscuits. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge. This is AM 740 along with FM 106.7 on the World Wide Web, WPAQ, and WPAQ radio station on YouTube. We'll be back right after this.
WPAQ first hit the airwaves in 1948, bridging communities with its unique blend of music and local news. As a pioneering station, it showcased Appalachian culture, celebrating folk tunes and storytelling. Over the years, it became a trusted source of information and entertainment, fostering a sense of belonging. Today, WPAQ's legacy endures, reminding us of the power of radio to connect and inspire generations. Step into the vibrant world of WPAQ, the merry-go-round, where the sounds of joyful laughter blend with enchanting melodies. This whimsical journey spins through captivating stories and heartfelt connections, inviting listeners to escape into a realm of nostalgia. With every turn, discover the charm of folk traditions and be soothed by the warmth of community, all wrapped in a delightful audio embrace.
House looks great, honey. Wait, did you buy new furniture?
Well, thank you. And no, but I did call a cleaner carpet. One of the girls told me about them. They've been doing business here in Surrey County for 30 years. Very dependable. David and his team clean the carpets, the upholstered furniture, and our kitchen and bathroom tiles.
Wow, it all looks so fresh and smells new.
You know, a good professional deep cleaning not only looks great, it improves your air quality by removing dust, allergens, bacteria, and pet dander trapped in your fibers. And it can extend the lifespan of our furnishings. And a cleaner carpet took care of that spot that I hadn't been able to get up myself from that time that the dog...
Oh, yeah. Well, everything looks so good. Invite the neighbors. We need to show off. A Cleaner Carpet Incorporated. We're a Surrey County family-owned business with 30 years experience cleaning your carpets, upholstery, and tile. Call us at 336-978-2911 for a free estimate and to schedule your home's facelift. We do commercial jobs too. 336-978-2911. That's 336-978-2911.
Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the historic Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy, locally owned and operated by the Easter family. They'd like to invite you to stop in and check out their great selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars, bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. Also, they're your authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy.
Wanted to learn how to play a musical instrument? Maybe it's something on your bucket list, or maybe it's something that you'd love for your children to learn. Old Mill Music offers music lessons for all ages and skill levels too, and we can teach you how to play in person or virtually. At Old Mill Music, located at 236 North Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, you'll find a great selection of acoustic and electric guitars, fiddles, banjos, mandolins, dulcimers, ukuleles, and so much more. You'll also find all sorts of strings and accessories, PA systems, and Old Mill Music and Sound sells, installs, and services church sound systems. Give us a call at 336-786-8742. Check us out online at oldmillmusic.com, and be sure to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Better yet, just come and see us at Old Mill Music, 236 North Main Street, historic downtown Mount Airy.
Yeah, people leaving back there again, April 5th. See that? It's over at the Methodist Church. Keep me alive. Yeah, pass already good at the red light right after the hospital. Yeah, we'll be there April 5th. I'm gonna bring some more in just a minute.
documentary or something?
Huh?
You do a documentary or something?
No, I do the YouTube channel for the radio station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Give it to Tim or something to you, everyone, and I'm going to bring some more stuff.
You enjoy it, don't you?
However many. We don't have a lot.
Yeah, I never had you.
And I'm going to go grab some more.
I know.
Give everything. Let's get everybody a little bit of a test real quick before we try just test the mics real quick.
Check.
Check 1, 2. Yeah, that sounds good. We're good, Patrick? Okay. Just leave everything unmuted, and my son's hopefully coming. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kenneth Barrier. Appreciate you, and have a safe trip, Bob King. Tell your mom hello and best wishes to her. Right now, we're back with another great old-time band, so y'all put your hands together. Let's make welcome for part 2 of today's show, Leftover Biscuits.
so much. We sure appreciate it, and we are delighted to be on the merry-go-round today. And we appreciate all you folks listening in on the radio or watching on the YouTube channel. Certainly you folks here in the audience, we appreciate that very much. We are Leftover Biscuits, and we're going to play some more old-time tunes for you. Let's give another big hand to the Slave Mountain Ramblers who just finished. Obviously, a legendary group around this area, and we're glad to share the stage after them. We're going to get Joy to do another fiddle tune for you now, one called Fortune. Thank you so much. We appreciate that very much. I'll tell you who these folks are as we go along here and just get them taken care of in the old one at a time fashion here. We'll get this young fellow over here on my right and on your left to sing this next tune for you. He lives up in Ennis, North Carolina. He does a whole lot of charity work and things for the community and doctors about everybody within a 100-mile radius of anywhere. This is Dr. Mark Handy right over there.
So ready and hot before you get it. There's a little redhead lives down the street. She does a redhead hop to the drumstick beat. If it ain't a rooster and you can't make him grow. And the redhead hop until they broke the roosting pole. Work it on down now. Are you gonna do the hop all day? One night when the chickens were feeling kind of slow, well, the little redhead knew what to do. Grabbed up a party and they met on a Saturday night. Until the moon went out of sight. Yes, sir.
watching YouTube or they wasn't here in person, boy, they missed out on that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh my. Well,
The kazoo was a surprise to me, I must admit. That's neat.
I was looking for it.
I put this.
You got a handle on it too, don't you, Roger?
Well, I've got
a strap to you.
a strap. I thought that would help, but
Yes.
unfortunately, my motor skills are still there. So. There's a young lady in the audience that likes this tune. That's why I put it on the list, and it's called Ragtime Annie. So here's. Oh, I should introduce this young lady who's sawing on the violin here for you. She's from all the way up in Laurel Springs. Thank you, Joy. All the way up there in the middle of the country where she fiddles on the hilltop at least some of the time each day. But anyway, she plays some mighty fine fiddle music. Would you make her welcome, Miss Joy Patton? I'm going to play it for that young lady right down there, and I'm old, so I can't remember her name.
Willie Sue.
Willie Sue, this is for you, Ragtime Annie. Mighty fine dancing. Well, the show was going real good, and now unfortunately the guitar player's going to sing.
I'll introduce this guy over here to you. I've been playing with Roger for a long time, haven't you, Roger?
That's right. You know all my medical history.
He's one of my favorite guys I play with. Love Mr. Roger. He just celebrated a retirement. So everybody say, congratulations, Roger. He told me it was the best gig he'd ever took, was the retirement. So we're pretty pleased and happy for Roger. He plays in a lot of bands, Almost Irish Band. What other band do you play in? Is it Almost Irish? Another one?
Eric and Friends.
Yeah, Eric and Friends, yes. So Roger also helps out.
It's this one. What do you mean?
Roger also helps out here a lot at the WPAQ with the merry-go-round, and he's down around here at Lord. Where's it from? Where from, Roger? I want to say Level Cross in my head, but that's not it.
Westfield.
Westfield. Well, I had Level Cross in my head.
He moved.
Let's have Richard Petty on my mind. But anyway, everybody back welcome Roger Stamper.
Thank you. Well, here's one that I've grown kind of fond of, and we'll see how it goes. Well, I went down to the farmer's gate. I got there both soon and late. The farmer's dog wouldn't bark no bite, but the son of a gun could read and write. Who broke the lock?
I don't know.
Who broke the lock on the in-house door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the in-house door?
Roger, you were doing so good, and I love that kazoo with a strap on it. I'll have to figure out how to market that. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a break, send things back to you, Kenneth, and we'll have a look at the weather forecast and also a reminder that this portion of today's program is being brought to you by Old Mill Music and Sound, located right up the street here, 236 North Main. We'll be open throughout the afternoon today, so if you need any musical kazoos, hey, they could go up there and buy a kazoo, couldn't they, Roger, if they want to take after you and get them a kazoo to play. Anyways, we'll send things back to you, Kenneth, and we'll be back with more music coming up from Leftover Biscuits right after this.
Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the historic Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy, locally owned and operated by the Easter family. They'd like to invite you to stop in and check out their great selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars, bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. Also, they're your authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy.
Thank you so much, Kenneth Barrier, and appreciate you once again. And also appreciate this great old-time music coming out of these fine musicianers. So we'll send things right back over here to the stage. Our special guest, Leftover Biscuits.
Thank you, Jenny. We appreciate that very much. I'm going to introduce this young fella all the way on my right and all the way on your left if you're looking at the stage. He comes all the way down from Floyd County, Virginia. He's a mighty, mighty fine, good flatfoot dancer. He's won a lot of blue ribbons, flatfoot dancing, and he's drunk a lot of blue ribbons. But that doesn't hinder his dancing one little bit. This is Mr. C.T. Janney, if you make him welcome. He's going to kick off one called Sally Ann. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, our regular bass player, Tammy Martin, couldn't be with us today, so we brought in a secret weapon today. Somebody to sure up the bass line for us, and I really appreciate this young man back here. We're also in another band together, play a little Celtic music in the Almost Irish band together. But he's right here at Mount Airy. He plays guitar, bass, who knows what all. Make him welcome Mr. Tim Chadwick.
All right. Thank you, Roger. We'll do the story of John Henry. Is everybody ready? John Henry was a baby. You could hold him in the palm of your hand. And his papa cried out his lumpy barrel. Someday he'll still driving man, Lord, Lord. Your zombie is still driving man. John Henry went home the mountain. Looked down on the other side. Lord, the mountain was so tall and John Henry was so small. Laid down his timber and he cried, Lord, Lord. Laid down his timber and he cried. John Henry walked through the tunnel, and his captain by his side. The last word he said was, "Can't hold you, cool drink of water till I'm too dry. Oh, cool drink of water before I die." Talk about John Henry as much as you want. Sing him through all that you can. But they never was born in these United States. Never such a steel rider man, Lord, Lord. Never such a steel rider man. All right, that's the old time signal that things are about to end when you stick your foot up like that. We're not trying to do the Rockettes today. All right, so we're going to continue on by going on back to our banjo player over there for a good old number that most old time bands do. This number is a really good two-step number. Mark does a great job with this one called the East Virginia Blues.
I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina didn't go. There I met a very young maiden, and her name I did not know. Oh, her hair was dark and curly, and her cheeks were rosy red. On her dress she wore white lilies. That's where I long to lay my head. Take it away, George.
thank you so much. We sure appreciate that. We're having a great time, and we hope that we're playing something that you're enjoying. And thank you, thank you. I'm gonna move right along. You know, played up on the Parkway one time, Mark, and I had to look up some history about different tunes.
Okay.
And this next tune here, I found out that supposedly there was a sawmill man that at the end of every sawmill season, he would play this tune. But I also heard that it was about a boat, and there was some things in the water that they called Mississippi Sawyers.
Yeah.
I don't know which is which, but the tune anyway is going to be Mississippi Sawyer.
That's it.
Joey was in fourth gear, or maybe fifth gear on that one. I'm not sure, but we were rolling. mighty fine fiddling. I'm gonna have to have you gear down for this next one, though. I tell you, the older I get, the more I appreciate a good waltz. And this is a good one. I abbreviated on the playlist because I'm not sure I can spell Swananoa. But that's what it's hopefully going to be if you're willing to play that nice little waltz called the Swananoa Waltz.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Pretty Joy, mighty pretty. You know, Mark, I'm always having an adventure. You know me, Mark. Life is an adventure for me.
That is. It's a good adventure.
You know, I was coming into town earlier today, Mark, and I stopped by Hardee's. I thought I'd get me a biscuit. So, of course,
Now, that ain't
obviously,
what I prescribed for you for your diet.
well, you're right. You're right. But
You went to Hardee's and you got some water and some air.
that's right, some water there. But of course, before you eat, you always want to wash your hands, right? So I went in the bathroom to wash my hands. I go in there, you know, and I see that sign says employees must wash hands. I was in there 30 minutes before an employee came in to wash my hands. It's terrible.
It is terrible.
So I went and
You gotta
seen,
be better,
I
man.
asked the manager about that. He seemed confused.
You know what?
But we're, you know, going to get you to go back to work if we can by doing a little tune called "I Ain't Going to Work Tomorrow."
1, 2, 3.
Leftover biscuits. Let's take a real quick break and then we'll be back with more music coming up here. Also want to say hey to Fiona. She's listening in, said she was really enjoying the band. I'm not sure where she's listening in from, but also Bobby Wayne Mandarin. He's listening, probably watching on that there YouTube, and wanted to tell the folks that he's doing a great job as well. We'll be back with more music coming up right after this.
Ever wanted to learn how to play a musical instrument? Maybe it's something on your bucket list, or maybe it's something that you'd love for your children to learn. Old Mill Music offers music lessons for all ages and skill levels too. And we can teach you how to play in person or virtually. At Old Mill Music, located at 236 North Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, you'll find a great selection of acoustic and electric guitars, fiddles, banjos, mandolins, dulcimers, ukuleles, and so much more. You'll also find all sorts of strings and accessories, PA systems, and Old Mill Music and Sound sells, installs, and services church sound systems. Give us a call at 336-786-8742. Check us out online at oldmillmusic.com and be sure to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Better yet, just come and see us at Old Mill Music, 236 North Main Street, historic downtown Mount Airy.
Thank you so much, Kenneth Barrier, and really appreciate you. We have got some great old-time music here on the merry-go-round. Had a good time with the Slate Mountain Ramblers, as always. And, of course, a great time now with the leftover biscuits. Let's do, if it's all right with the group, we have, if y'all don't mind, let's do 2 numbers, and then we'll take a break for the top of the hour and hear a word from our sponsor. And then back to more music right now. Leftover biscuits.
Thank you so much, and we do want to say we sure appreciate WPAQ and anybody else had anything to do with us being here today. We're so grateful to be here.
Roger, thank you.
So we're going to get Joy to fill you another good hot number here. One of my favorite ones that she does, called Boatman. I know how to play to our strengths, and so we're going to go back over to that banjo player and get him to do one that actually, this is one of my favorite ones that he does, and I think you're going to like it. It's called Pretty Little Women.
Thank you, Larry Sickman. I got this from Larry. It's strangely known to as well. So.
reminder, there's a lot of festivities going on here around the Surrey Arts Council campus. I like to call it that because it is a learning place. And we've got workshops. Wayne stepped in. Wayne Erbson, welcome to you. Great to see you coming down from Elk Creek, and great to have you on the program on Thursday. He's going to be doing some bluegrass banjo workshops here about 2 o'clock. And also, they're going to have some more workshops, I believe, at the Art Center, followed up by the annual Tommy Gerald Youth Competition that starts at 4 o'clock today. And then they're going to have a jam here at the Earl Theater. I'm not sure of the time, but I'm thinking it's also maybe at 4 or 5. And then we'll reconvene about 7 p.m. tonight for the dance, the Tommy Gerald birthday concert featuring music from Wayne Erbson. And he's going to tell some tales, and also then we'll have the Round Peak Boys. So that's going to be a great time tonight, as we'll hope to see you here at the Earl Theater. Right now, a real quick check of the weather forecast, and then we'll be back with our special guest, Leftover Biscuits. You're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.
House looks great, honey. Wait, did you buy new furniture?
Well, thank you. And no, but I did call a cleaner carpet. One of the girls told me about them. They've been doing business here in Surrey County for 30 years. Very dependable. David and his team clean the carpets, the upholstered furniture, and our kitchen and bathroom tiles.
Wow, it all looks so fresh and smells new.
You know, a good professional deep cleaning not only looks great, it improves your air quality by removing dust, allergens, bacteria, and pet dander trapped in your fibers. And it can extend the lifespan of our furnishings. And a cleaner carpet took care of that spot that I hadn't been able to get up myself from that time that the dog...
Oh, yeah. Well, everything looks so good. Invite the neighbors. We need to show off. A Cleaner Carpet Incorporated. We're a Surrey County family-owned business with 30 years experience cleaning your carpets, upholstery, and tile. Call us at 336-978-2911 for a free estimate and to schedule your home's facelift. We do commercial jobs too. 336-978-2911. That's 336-978-2911.
Thank you so much, Kenneth Barrier. Appreciate you. And we also appreciate this group coming up all the way. Some of these folks, Mark lives in Ennis. He's a traveling doctor. I like to call him that because he doesn't travel, but he does go out and see his patients. He's an outstanding doctor. And right now, he is going to tell you about the free clinic that they're having in Abington.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them about that, Mark.
Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. As Roger mentions, I do a lot of volunteer work, and I work with the Health Wagon and worked a lot with the Hurricane too as well. But we're having a free medical, dental, Vision and Hearing Clinic at the 4-H Center in Abilene, Virginia, April 25th and 26th. It's all free, don't cost you a dime. We'll be doing free hearing checks. The vision people will be there doing some, you can get your eyes checked, and they'll make the glasses for you free. We also have the guys doing retinal exams. We have a psychiatrist there on Saturday. We're going to do Narcan training. Just a big event, hopefully, that everyone can come out to. It's first come, first served, 7 to 4. It's there at the 4-H Center on Lee Highway in Abilene, Virginia, April 25th and 26th. If you want more information, go to thehealthwagon.org, thehealthwagon.org, and that information. They're also doing one up in Wise, March the 13th and 14th, and that's free dental and medical and vision up in Wise, Virginia. So if in need, it doesn't cost that much to travel up that way. So you can get free. We pull teeth, we fill teeth, we clean teeth. So also medical too as well. So come on out, April 25th and 26th.
Mark?
Yes.
I do have one question about that free clinic.
Yes.
Will there be snacks?
There'll be snacks there.
There will be snacks, okay.
There'll be snacks.
Well,
no Hardee's. There'll be no Hardee's.
You know, Mark, I will share that website on the WPAQ Facebook page in case if folks are looking for that. And also, I want to tell you that this last half hour of the merry-go-round is being brought to you by the fine folks across the street here from the Earl Theater, and that is Mayberry Music Center. Mayberry Music Center, right across the street from the Earl Theater, historic downtown Mount Airy, locally owned and operated by the Easter family, and they would love for you to stop by and check out their great selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars, bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. They also specialize there in the Blue Ridge guitar, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. They always give a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars, and you'll usually find there's some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at a discounted price. They've got strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument. And also, if you don't see what you're looking for when you stop by there, please ask them because they can have it for you in just a couple of days. You'll also find there a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from Mount Airy's own Easter Brothers. Find out about the Easter Brothers Museum as well when you stop by. Mayberry Music Center open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 4, Saturdays, 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday and seasonally closed on Monday as well. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this last half hour of music from the Leftover Biscuits on the merry-go-round. What y'all got picked out for us next?
Well, thank you, Jenny. We got, unfortunately, another song by the guitar player coming up here.
You need to sing more.
But I do want to mention Johnny and Nancy Gentry. Except for Johnny and Nancy, we've got the rest of Mountain Park Old Time Band up here on the stage with CT and Mark and I. But hopefully Johnny and Nancy's listening in. The reason they came to mind, of course, was Nancy picked out this tune for me to sing, Mark.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
You did very well.
So I'll try to do it justice anyway. Have you ever passed the corner of 4th and Grand, where a little ball of rhythm has a shoe shine stand? People gather round and clap their hands. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Charges you a nickel to shine one shoe. Makes the oldest kind of leather look like new. Makes you want to dance when he gets through. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. You should see him bend the air with his hibbity-hobbity-hibbity-hop-hop-hop. He was up early right at 9, wants to get him early cause they're feeling fine. He gives everybody a little rise and shine. He's a great big bundle of joy. Pops the boogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Play it again, Joy. Well, it's a wonder that range on time, the way he makes it pop. You should see him in the air with his hippity hoppity hoppity hippity hop hop hop. He opens up early right at 9, wants to get up early cause they're feeling fine. He's everybody's little run shine, he's a great big bundle of joy. He pops the boogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. He pops that boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Oh, thank you, Moses. All right, where are we going to go back to our talented man on the end over there? I call him the chairman of the board. Mr. C.T. Janney going to kick off one called John Brown's Dream. All right, Mr. C.T. Janney dancing for you there. All right, we got him with us, so we're going to take advantage of him and we get him to sing another tune for you. Here's Mr. Tim Chadwick.
Thank you very much. Roger, I call him Roger. He wants me to call him Roger nowadays instead of Roger ever since he started with the French lessons. Oui. All right, take me back to Tulsa. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. Well, take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. You see that girl with the red dress on? Some folks call her Hannah. Stole my heart away from me down in Louisiana. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa. I'm too young to marry. that's in Oklahoma. I flirted with somebody's gal, woke up in a coma. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry.
Thank you, Tim Chadwick, former host of the merry-go-round for a 10-year run. So we're glad to have him with us here today. We're going to get another good old-time number out here for you. And this one, I hope, Joy, sometimes you get this one a hair fast. That's a little joke. It's called Rabbit in a Log. So that's why it might be a hair fast. So we'll see how this one goes.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a rabbit in a log and I ain't got my dog. How will I get in my nose? I get me a briar and twist in his hair. That's how I get in my nose. I know. That's how I get in my nose. I'll get me a briar and twist in his hair. That's how I get in my nose. I'll get me a fire and roast that old hair. Turn him in the flames, nice and brown. I'll feast yet at night with the moon shining bright. Find me a place to lie down. To lie down. To lie down. Find me a place to lie down. I'll feast yet at night with the moon shining bright. Find me a place to lie down. I'm going up this track with no coat on my back. Soles of my shoes nearly gone. Up the road just ahead, there's an old farmer's shed. That's where I rest my weary bones. Weary bones, weary bones, weary bones, weary bones. That's where I rest my weary bones. Up the road just ahead, there's no farmer's shed. That's where I rest my weary bones.
All right, thank you, Joey. Rabbit in the Log. You didn't get that one. You didn't get it a hair fast. That was good. But it was a hopping.
Just right.
Just right, that's right.
Didn't catch you.
Well, earlier Tim sang John Henry, but now Joy is going to fiddle one called Old Time John Henry. So for all you folks scoring at home, here comes Old Time John Henry.
Might be a hair fast. 1, 2, 3, 4.
favorite ones too, Joey. All right, we got some time for some more good old time numbers. You don't want to sing Slewfoot? You don't want to sing it right now? Oh, okay. All right. Well, we didn't want to vary from the official list there too much. You know. But here's a good number that we've been doing for a while. Joy sings it, does a real fine job. One called Slewfoot. So much. All right, let me check the old time on the clock here. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go with the flow here, but right now we're going to flow on back here to our fine bass player. Let him sing you another fine tune here. This one, I believe, is going to be the wreck of the old 97.
All righty. This is from the category called Scalded to Death by the Steam. That's a pretty horrible thought. Well, they gave him his orders out of Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38, she's the old 97. You gotta put her into school, girl. Then he turned and he said to his tired, greasy fireman, shovel on a little more coal. And when we reach the wide old mountain, gonna see old 97. He was going down the train, making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into
Seems mighty fine. So we got at least maybe one or two more here, and this one Mark does real well. And are you good with this one, Mark? You look like
I ain't good with it.
You look like you were over there in deep thought, so I thought I better check in with you. Called Rocky
I'm
Island.
going to Rocky Island, ho, honey, ho. Sing candy, darling, you know love her so. I'm going on back, oh, hey, hey. Hey, Caroline, it's Dr. Eliza Jane. I'll pick these in the summertime apples in the fall. I can't have my candy, girl, I have to put it on. I'm gonna rock the island, oh, honey, ho. I'll sing a candy corn, ain't all over so. I wish I had a big white horse, corn beef, oh. Pretty girl will stay at home and feed him when I'm gone. I'm going to Rock Island, oh, honey, ho. Oh, see my candy, darling, oh, love her so. Oh, see my candy, darling, oh, love her so.
All right. That was rocking and rolling there. All right. So it looks like we got about one more number, if I'm looking at the old Timex phone correctly. And we're going to end up with one of my favorites, Hangman's Reel, which was one of my favorites in the day. Albert Hash was kind of famous for this one, Joy. So, yep, Hangman's Reel.
Ramblers. Don't forget, I've been telling y'all the wrong time. The evening concert tonight starts at 6:30 p.m. And then that's going to be featuring Wayne Erbson. And then the Round Peak Boys. Don't forget, 4 o'clock today at the Art Center, the new Art Center across from the Andy Griffith Playhouse, the Tommy Gerald Birthday Celebration Youth Competition. That starts at 4 o'clock. That's free to attend or to compete. I think you can sign up late if you hadn't already registered. But once again, that's a youth competition. And the workshops today, don't forget all about that. And once again, next week, I'll be back, Lord's will, with special guests Mountain Road Bluegrass and the Levin Brothers. If you hadn't had a chance to check out the Levin Brothers, they're a great band. So we're going to have fun with Mountain Road Bluegrass. That's Levi Head and his great group. That'll be all next week. So until then, this is Jeannie Lowry signing off from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge.